I'm going to do the same process as I do with everyone. First lesson, and then after, because it won't take you long because you already know what to do. And then we'll get into it more.
Okay.
Okay, so let me grab a club and demonstrate. What club is that, 8?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so I'll just come up here. So with your new grip, go ahead and just make some swings. Okay, make sure it's on, typically we have the hands there. So just leave the hand there in the middle of the grip. Just go ahead and make nothing swings, right?
Okay.
You're not trying to do anything. You're just letting the club swing back and forth, passing you on both sides.
Gotcha.
But I'm letting my wrist be soft, the elbow be soft. It's almost like if I were going to throw this, right? And let's see how that feels for you. Go ahead and do some swings like that. Yeah, just less effort, nothing. Yeah. Even more or less effort. I don't want any try in this. Just keep swinging it. So, I mean, as Aaron Baddeley would say, does that face feel quiet? Is it opening, closing, stable, quiet?
I have a hint of a feeling of it opening up right about here. So I get about 65% done with my backswing. This last initial move, it kind of opens up.
Okay.
That's kind of
well, I'm just worried about here.
Gotcha.
Through where you would hit.
Gotcha.
That's all that matters.
Gotcha.
Good. Because you know what's funny? It's not even close to being open where you're saying it is.
Really?
That looks so good. The club face looks like money. It must feel like it.
Yeah. It
feels don't lie to yourself, though.
It feels like I can't have any thought of shallow, right?
Yeah.
Because if I go there, then it's here, right?
Because look what you just did. You went.
Exactly.
Where's the palm? It's facing up, which we don't want for you.
Right.
We want this.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Let's hit some like this.
Okay.
You ready? So it's the same thing where we're just swinging, right? The practice swings. I don't want any effort.
Right.
Right. You're just kind of letting the club swing. Nice. And you can allow your body to open up a little, right? Just like if you're throwing anything.
Gotcha.
Right? You don't need to stall. Nice. And then basically when you're doing this, I want you to be soft. Because when you're soft, you have a lot of nerve endings here, right? In your fingertips.
Right.
You're allowed to feel things better. But if you're tight, you can't feel anything.
Right.
Right. So we need to be feeling where the tension is creeping in, and when, if it is in there.
Yeah.
And did you release it? Like if you're throwing. Those are the two things you just look for when you're swinging this.
Gotcha.
During this drill.
Gotcha.
That's all. And you got to be honest with yourself, right?
Gotcha.
Not bad. Let it go more.
Okay.
Feel like holding on a little bit?
Those last two, it felt like I did a pretty good job of letting it go.
Okay. That's better. You can release it more. Don't be afraid. The more you release, the straighter it goes.
I like that idea.
Okay. Let's just make sure that these are working. That sounded good. Is this working? That's all right. We don't need it. I was just wondering if it was... That sounded really good.
Yeah, that was money.
Yeah. It's crazy, right? It's like the less you try, the less you try and add, the better it is.
Yeah.
Anytime we try and add, that's tension.
Right.
So that's what that is. Throw. Not bad. Yes, that was your best one, I think. Sounded flush. Not bad. Thin to win. So how did those feel, like, compared to maybe swinging before today? Effortless should be the
Effortless for sure, and definitely a lot more left after impact
Nice.
than I typically feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny, it's so counterintuitive, because we want to try to add, because consciously we don't need to do anything. Subconsciously you're already ready to hit. If we try to add anything consciously, you're slowing yourself down.
Right.
Right. We don't want that.
Right.
We want you to use everything you have in your body to allow the club to do its thing
Right.
to its fullest degree, as Jack Nicklaus
Right.
would say, right?
Right.
You would be like, listen, I want all your joints to allow this club to move fast.
Right. Right.
You don't need to move anything faster to make this move fast. As long as this moves fast, then you're good.
Right. And when
It
you're
should be
thinking
that
about a
easy.
whole bunch of stuff that forces you to put on the brakes, you're missing out on all these levers and
But you can only
yeah.
do all this if your grip's good. The right hand grip. If the left hand grip is in the fingers, which you are,
yeah.
and this right hand grip's good, then you're good. You don't have to worry about this face. It's like if you're throwing a two-seamer fastball with a curveball grip, what the hell is going to go? What's going to happen?
Right.
You're either going to throw it fast, holy crap, where is it going to go?
Right.
Which, imagine if you're doing that with a strong grip, letting it go, it'd probably go way left.
Sure.
Or you have to slow down and throw it straight, because you know the grip's, it feels off.
Right.
It's the same thing with the grip in the golf club, right? The right hand's just an extension
Right.
of the club. So this is why this is your club face. Let it go. The more you let it go, the straighter and further it's going to go, and higher.
That's and for me, that's way more on top
Yeah, because that's where you measured out,
than where I typically am, which is about right there.
which was a little bit under, which is in degrees. Like, think about in degrees, right? Let's say
Yeah.
that's
It's probably
there.
10 when it comes to the club face.
More,
Yeah.
more.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
crazy.
think of all that degrees in the release. That's a lot more release you can put into it,
It's a
which is
ton
speed.
of ton of fixing that has to be done about right here. Fix.
Yeah, you're adding, or you're trying. We don't want to try.
Right.
I know it sounds silly, but we don't need to add. If you can just, boom,
Yeah.
boom. Because I want you to be able to truly try and release it almost like you're hooking it. So let's go to the next drill.
Like I'm gonna hit a pull hook.
Sort of.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think of starting line. Don't think of your starting line.
Okay.
You should just focus on, okay, if I let this happen, and I know it's happening how I want it to,
Yeah.
then you look at the data.
Gotcha.
That's why I like hitting the net right now for this lesson, because we don't need to worry about where it's going.
Yeah.
After you work on this, then you can look up and see,
Right.
or on the data, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see where the balls are going. Because all those felt good, maybe not this one, maybe not this one.
Yeah.
And then you can understand where your misses are. So here's what we'll do. I'll hit one to demonstrate.
Yeah.
So feet together on this one. But even before, we'll make some practice swings like this, just like we were one-handed.
Okay.
Okay. Just a bunch of nothing swings. I'm just releasing the club fully. Okay, and then I set up, and I just let it go. Okay.
Gotcha.
So I'm really allowing my hands and the club to really pass on my right,
Yeah.
and then I'm throwing them past my left side. I never want to do this because this is not passing me
Right.
like I'm releasing. So that's what you need to do when you're doing this.
Yeah.
If we try to add with our legs, that's not the goal.
Right.
We want to disassociate.
Gotcha.
So let's hit some.
Okay.
137, not bad.